What's up with my people, man? The internet been going crazy, and we gonna talk about it, man. As of recent, man, the last few days, everybody's been talking about what's been going on with Meg the Stallion and Klay Thompson as they have broke up recently, and it's been social media's been crazy. YouTube's been just social media, period, has been crazy as the public publicity of the breakup has just caused women to have a perspective of the situation on men as well as Klay Thompson. For some reason, they just want to hate Klay Thompson this much more. But I'm not here to speak on who's wrong, who's more right, who cheated first and who cheated second, because one wrong don't right a wrong and two wrongs don't make a right. So we gonna get into it, man. So when you find yourself on this channel, man, just know you're a part of this grown phone conversation. So it ain't only about the content, it's about the conversation too. So leave it in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's talk about it. Now, like I said before, I'm not here to trash Meg, and I'm not here to trash Klay, because in this situation, if both of these parties have cheated, they both wrong. Let's just get that out the way first and foremost, right? But we do know that women, most of the time, play victim. That don't mean men any better, because we lack accountability. So both parts, both partners, both sides, as adults, men and women, most of the time things don't work. We come to not having an understanding with each other because we can't seem to have accountability about the things that we have done that contributes to the fact that things ain't right. And I think this is one of them situations. But before we get into the videos more, it's a blogger that has something to say about Klay Thompson in response to the breakup between him and Meg, and she felt a certain way, and she looks at Klay a certain way, far as feeling like he was a nobody before Meg met this man. Now, I'm gonna critique or have my opinion on the situation after we watch this video. So let's get into the video.
We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg the Stallion. We didn't know Stefan Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg the Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit it or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status, because, like, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for a social come-up, because being with you makes him look good. If Meg the Stallion is dating him, he must be popping. He must be giving, guys. You need to be very, very careful, because guys are users just like girls. I would even say more. A guy knows when he has a woman that he can use to make himself look better. And I think sometimes the insecurity that we have in ourselves do not allow us to see what we are actually worth, what our currency is. But a man can see it. A man can see your value economically before you. And it does not even need to be money. It's status, it's reputation. When you're around his friends, how does you standing next to him make him feel and look? But because a lot of us are insecure, a lot of us don't see ourselves the way the outside sees us. That's why a guy can pick you and you could be like, oh my God, he picked me. He's a money man. He's this. No, he picked you because you have status, because you have social currency, and because you're that. He didn't know.
Now, she right about some things, but she also wrong about a lot of stuff, right? And I'm speaking from a man's perspective because I'm a man. And I'm going to be the first to tell you, if we ain't right within ourselves, far as the man we need to be for the good woman we looking for, right? We can end up having any purpose for you. And it ain't got nothing to do with being tied down by you or settling for you. We might lust over your body. You might be a new something to me that I want to experience. Don't mean I want to make you my girlfriend. Don't mean I want to marry you. And it's the same for women. They'll go out there and engage in certain things with men, knowing it's more about financial stability versus, oh, I'm really into this man. It don't be, oh, I'm really into this man. It be the fact that this man is securing your life financially and you're willing to settle for that versus be happy with the person you really with over money. Because he might not be that for you. Where she wrong at Precious, you not about to get up here and act like you don't know who Klay Thompson is. He done won 4 championships. Original splash brother. When Klay didn't take the shot, he was the nigga that he was passing it to take the shot, and he was making it. So for you to get up here and act like ain't nan broad in the world know who Klay Thompson was prior to Meg Thee Stallion and him breaking up, you a damn fool. You know how many women was sitting in the stands at this nigga's game, hoping they could run into him, hoping they could get a shot to shoot their shot at this man, but you sitting up somewhere behind the microphone talking about, don't nobody know, man. Yes, they do know him. Don't let the internet make you think people don't know him because you see Meg Thee Stallion talked about more than Klay Thompson. She's shaking butt. Klay Thompson shooting basketballs. Meg Thee Stallion probably ain't even got 20 million. Klay Thompson probably 100 plus. He don't need Meg Thee Stallion for status, nigga. Men don't chase after women that they want to sit next to them and embrace, and she becomes the image of him, a reflection of him. You ain't got to have shit. You could be broke. You know, it's good women in broke conditions, but a Klay Thompson could bump into this woman. She's attractive. She's good character, personality. She's just in a financial situation where her living arrangements is different. That don't dictate her character, though. A nigga like Klay Thompson could secure her life, and she wasn't even there for the financial run. But you got more opportunity to run into your Meg Thee Stallions, your Sexy Reds, your Cardi B's, your Ice Spices, Glorillas, because they in the same industry, just a different thing. All this is tied to the same culture, is we not forgetting. Athletes end up with rapper broads. Rapper broads end up with football players, baseball players, basketball, hockey, and soccer players, because they're in some of the same places. A good broad that's living in financial struggle, but she a good woman for real. She pretty and all that. You might not see her because she can't afford to be at these places to have an opportunity to bump into no Klay Thompson caliber type of nigga. Where she's wrong. Meg Thee Stallion did not boost his image, bro. He didn't need the negative boost that she brought to him in the first place. It's a whole bunch of negativity on the internet about this broad. So if he vouched for her, he loses a lot of credibility too behind that. So what the fuck is she talking about? Talking about we bring? No, you don't, because if I'm getting money and I have to degrade myself to get the money, you over here half naked to get the money, then we end up doing our little thing. How is you adding value to me? Because I'm bringing more value to me because I'm not shaking buns. I'm not in the adult industry. I'm an athlete. So I have to live a signature way. Whereas you over there doing anything for the money, that image right there tarnishes minds. It ain't no different than Nicki Minaj being married to a nigga that done been to prison for SA charges with minors. That been tarnishing Nicki Minaj's image since he been standing behind her, hugging her like a broke nigga at the ATM machine. Klay ain't did nothing that really hurts his brand, nigga. He done did everything but get a pair of signature tennis shoes from the NBA. And she talking about Meg brought status to him. Nigga, he can go sit down for the rest of his life, nigga. He's a 4-time NBA champion. What the fuck are you talking about? Meg will give a nigga like me status. I ain't got shit. She come fucking with me. I'm a nigga out the streets. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got the $60,000 foreign. So she come messing with me and I'm with her all the time. She gonna boost my status up because nigga, who the fuck know me? Klay Thompson is a world champion, nigga. I'm a street nigga from a small city in Ohio, nigga. She'll benefit me before she'll ever benefit a nigga like that. So she kind of wrong for that. But where Klay and Meg wrong at is by making this shit public. We adults, right? So deal with y'all privacy in private. No matter what the disagreements is, get some understanding behind closed doors, bruh. Because once the internet get a hold of it, it's gonna change everything. And social media and comments from other people will almost make it to where it's unfixable between the two. So before Klay point a finger at Meg and Meg point a finger at Klay, if y'all both was doing it, What the fuck is y'all arguing for? This just means y'all chose to lack accountability on both ends and part ways instead of being accountable and trying to get some understanding, man. Wasn't nobody trying to be accountable. And that's really the main issue in relationships, period. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
This is the shit I be talking about.
And I done been in a situation like that, a 10-year relationship like that, where things got sour and we was both cheating, but we both pointing the finger at each other, knowing we both doing wrong, and neither one of us is owning up to our wrong. So we ain't being accountable for the things that we doing. We just blaming each other. All the way out the door, we did that. How you gonna get some understanding when y'all can't both be accountable when y'all both wrong? So I look at this situation like that, because if Klay did run off, and if Meg did run off, y'all both was wrong. Ain't no finger pointing. Nigga, get some understanding or part ways. But you ain't gonna get no understanding if you can't be accountable. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this situation, man, because, you know, a lot of females went to the internet talking about we gonna cheat on our niggas and all of this because he cheated on Meg. Like, every nigga that's attached to a broad that made a post like that, nigga, you harboring a hood rat. Nigga, just know you harboring a hood rat. Like I said, I'm not here to blame one more than the other, man. At the end of the day, it take lack of accountability will ruin friendships, relationships, family bonds, etc. And that's a thing that has disappeared. No one wants to. When the last time when we grew up, we never seen who took accountability in our mom and dad getting into it in their relationships. We don't know who was more wrong and who was really right and none of that, because nobody was really being accountable for the shit. So we looking at them, and people really want to hate their guts for what they doing when they the same as we is in relationships. Nigga, lacking accountability. On to the next. Now we got to talk about Anthony Edwards before we get out of here, because this just shows you how far women will take it when they trying to get something out you. And the reason I'm saying this is because at a time like this, right? And hopefully Anthony Edwards recovering from his injury he suffered the other night. To be going through the playoffs right now and you under pressure as a superstar and a franchise player on your team and got to live with the pressure that's on your shoulders at this time of season. And now you got both of your baby mamas double teaming you in court. So now you got pressure on the court and in court. Aisha Howard and Alexandria Desroches, or however you say her last name, I might have mispronounced it. Either which way, it's women like this that'll say they're not gold diggers. Well, let me break down real fast before I get up out of here why I think they are gold diggers, like most women like this, that go have babies by these superstar athletes, multi-million-dollar people, right? If you couldn't manage to live the lavish lux lifestyle that you crave, and then you end up with somebody that's in that lifestyle, y'all mess around and you have a baby with this person, he's obligated to take care of that kid. That don't mean that he's obligated to take you out the projects and sit you in a house like his. That don't mean he obligated to give you $150,000 a month because he's rich and you're not, but you got his kid. For one, not at one time when you have this kid around you from 1 to 5 years old is the kid gonna say, mama, dad, I need dad, I need to give me 100K. Never. So when you walk into these courts or you demand these amounts of money, claiming that it's for the kid, is it really for the kid? Because we know that it don't take $100,000 a month to take care of your one kid with somebody. These women want to enjoy the luxurious life on behalf of the person they had the child with. They now feel like they're obligated and entitled to live like that now that they have the child with this person. But you don't understand. That's what makes the situation fucked up, because okay, I'm worth millions. I get with you. I have a baby. I'm taking care of mine. I'll make sure mine's is straight, but don't come trying to press me for my money. We're not married. I'm not obligated to pay you all this money. If my kid needs something, I'll go out there and get it. I'm not gonna let you live in the projects no more, but I'm not about to go out here and get you no $10 million crib. You're not about to drive Rolls Royces or like, I'm gonna change your life enough for you to be leveled up from where you was, but don't expect to live like me because you have a baby by me. And that's exactly how Aisha Howard and Alexandria and all these other hip hop gang banging movies are when it comes to these men. Because if it wasn't about money, then why, when the kid come, you asking for all this ridiculous amounts of money for the child? When really the only priority should be making sure that he take care of the child. It don't be about that. It be about, nigga, take care of the child, but nigga, take care of me too. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Only grown folks allowed, man. I'm here. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hype this video up, man. Let me know what y'all think about Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson separation, and how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel this situation ended up like this because of the fame, or was it designed for them to have this commercial relationship? And if the relationship was real, was it all over just lack of accountability for they wrongs? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out of here. Only grown folks allowed.